Welcome to Tiny Story Tale.
The Boy and His Dog's Magical Adventure, Part 2. One evening, Arjun sat outside his house with Bruno beside him. Suddenly, Bruno lifted his head and looked toward the forest. His ears became alert as the wind softly moved the leaves. Arjun noticed something was wrong. Bruno quickly ran toward the forest, and Arjun followed him. Then suddenly, the hidden glowing path appeared again. The golden light was brighter than before, spreading through the trees. A bright light surrounded them and carried them back into the magical world. But the magical world had changed. The glowing trees were weak, and the floating islands moved slowly. Everything looked dim and fading. Arjun felt worried. Small glowing creatures flew toward Arjun and Bruno. They looked weak, but happy to see them again. Soon, Arjun saw the giant crystal from before. It was cracked and dim. Its light flickered softly. Arjun stood in shock while Bruno carefully sniffed around the ground. Bruno suddenly found a trail and ran ahead. Arjun followed him quickly as the world around them became darker. They soon reached a shadowy cave near rocky hills. The shadow creature appeared again, but now it was much bigger and stronger. Its glowing eyes stared at them while dark energy swirled around it. In its hand was a missing piece of the crystal. Bruno stepped in front of Arjun protectively and barked bravely. Suddenly, a magical light began glowing around Arjun and Bruno. Their power became stronger than before. Together, they pushed back the shadow creature with powerful light. Arjun took the missing crystal piece and placed it back into the crystal. A bright explosion of magical light spread across the world. The floating islands rose again, the trees glowed brightly, and the magical creatures celebrated happily. The magical world was finally restored.
Look at them.
Later, Arjun and Bruno walked back through the forest toward their village. Arjun and Bruno slowly walked back through the magical forest. Before leaving, Arjun turned around one last time. The magical world glowed peacefully behind him, and deep inside his heart, he knew this would not be their last adventure. The sunset filled the sky with warm golden colors. Arjun smiled and hugged Bruno tightly. Together, they watched the beautiful sunset, knowing their adventure would never be forgotten.